What's up, everybody? This is Bryson Fowler, Boss Talks on the Rooftop, and we are live here at LG Cigar Lounge. And I have the greatest honor, I guess it's an honor. No, I mean, for real. One of the homies, Miss Natalie. She's an event curator of the cigar community. She curates a lot of different events coming straight out of Houston, and she goes all across the U.S. of A. What's up, Natalie? How you doing?
What's going on, Bryson? How are you, love?
I'm good, sweetie. Don't look at me too hard like that. Maybe start cheesing it.
You can cheese a little bit. They don't
What's your shirt say?
World's best ex-girlfriend.
Oh, you don't love him, you replace him? Man.
I do what I do.
All right. Whatever that is.
Whatever that is.
So, tell us more about what you do, because you're in the cigar community. That's how we connect.
Yes.
You know, our brother Matt. Shout out to Matt at Monte Cristo. Big Matt, what's going on? He's probably eating weights somewhere.
Yes. Those are squats with a protein shake in his
With a
hand.
protein shake in his hand and a cigar.
And a cigar.
So, tell us about your events. You do a lot of events for yourself, corporately, the whole nine. What's been going on with you?
Just curating events in the cigar space. So basically, my love for cigars, I just now want to bring a different flavor to different lounges. So it's like, we all go to lounges, we're gonna have a drink, we're gonna have a smoke, but what else are we enjoying while we're there? So what I've done is I've come into a space and I'll, from that space, gather the energy, the mood, the DNA, and I'll curate an event around it. To kind of give people one more layer to why they're there. So it started with just a concept, and it grew into now my vision and what I do, who I am.
And see, I love that, because that is why we are doing a tribute to Women's History Month. Because guys, the women come in, they just kind of, they lighten up the smoke, if you say, if you will. They lighten it up a little bit, make the ambiance a little bit better. And so we appreciate the women in the cigar industry, such as yourself, Ms. Natalie.
Thank you.
We greatly appreciate what you're doing. So what does it take for you to come up with your ideas?
Honestly, they kind of just come to me. I go to a lounge, I sit in the lounge, and while I'm there, it'll just come to me like, I want to do this at this lounge. I wish I had like a formula, but I really don't. It's just every lounge has its own like personality, its own flavor.
Yeah.
And what I do is that when I'm there, my brain gets the brain in, and I'll be like, you know what? And it just kind of goes from there. And I tend to go down like a little rabbit hole, and now I start researching it and get some ideas of whether it'll actually work with the crowd. And then from there, it just goes, and it's been working so far. So I love it.
I can't even hold it together right now.
Keep it together. You got this.
The brain get the brain in.
My brain get the brain in. Listen.
I'm not gonna let it go.
It do.
So
We're not gonna let you go where you want to go with that.
man, I don't even know where I want to go with that.
We know where you're trying to go with that.
But why cigars?
So the cigar community itself is the main reason why cigars. I never found a more welcoming, embracing, supportive, relaxing, collaborative, educational community, right? It kind of touches everything that I need to feel the warm and fuzzies. So
Such a girl.
Such a girl.
Such a
I'm
girl.
all about the warm and fuzzies. But it means a lot because the cigar community is very welcoming to women. And a lot of times on the outside looking in, you would feel like it's like for the guys, like a man's club thing.
Right.
But once you're in the actual space, it's so welcoming. I feel very much at home in a cigar space. I never walked into a lounge I didn't feel comfortable being inside of.
Right.
And the support, the love, even coming into it not knowing much about cigars, I never felt like I wasn't included. So if I don't know anything, people will be more than happy to share with you information, share cigars with you. Like we joked earlier about, it's almost like playing cards. Like people will come into a lounge and say, have you ever had this? And they'll give it to you and you guys can exchange cigars.
Right.
So it's one of those areas or communities where when you come into it, you can come into it green as can be and you'll walk away feeling like you're a part of it, even from day one.
So you've also started doing cigar reviews. What sparked that? And you have your own flair for your cigar reviews. Tell us about that.
The cigar reviews kind of came about almost by accident. So my page has evolved. If you've been following me for the last few years, you'll see that it used to just be photos of cigars that I've smoked, almost to keep like a record of what I've smoked.
I say a cigar journal.
Yeah,
right?
like a journal, exactly. And then it kind of came to a point where, like, as I've grown in my cigar knowledge and wisdom, that I can taste different notes and I can tell one country from the other country. So now I want to talk about it. So one thing about it is that the more you learn, the more you want to share.
Right.
So the cigar review kind of became a way for me to share because there's so many cigars to choose from. And if you don't know, you don't know.
Right.
So I kind of wanted to be able to share with newer people, even more seasoned people, like, this cigar does this, it tastes like this, and almost kind of to narrow down that pool a little bit, because you walk into a humidor and you're walking there and it's like a deer in headlights. So my goal was just to...
It'd be overwhelming.
It's overwhelming.
Yeah, it can be.
And it's for men and women. Like, it's not like it's just for women. Like, even guys walk in there just like, I don't know which one to choose. So for
Right.
me, it was like, as I learned, I wanted to share. And the review was the best way to do that.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
So you wanna help educate and
Absolutely.
narrow down that search for people.
Yeah, because a part of feeling educated, you feel more confident. So in a cigar lounge, if you walk into a lounge with a humidor, you're either going to be overwhelmed, intimidated, or you're going to be comfortable and confident. And my goal is to bridge the gap between the overwhelm and the confidence and comfortability.
Right.
So that's kind of where I come in.
I could dig it.
Yeah.
So what is your go-to right now? Like your notes. What are your go-to?
Oh, I love savory or umami notes. So like espresso, leather, earth, wood.
You like a leather taste?
I love leather. It's my favorite note.
God.
It's my favorite note. And people are like, you can taste leather? I can taste molasses. But it's that for me. I'm not a big fan of pepper. I can do like a black pepper or a bacon spice, but when it comes to white peppers or cayenne, the more bold cigars, not so much my thing. But yeah, I like the umami, the savory notes. Those are my favorite.
See, I can do pepper.
Yeah.
I can do pepper just well. It's the leather part. I'm just like, what?
Really? And people always say, what does leather taste like? Leather, so when you ever hear a note that you can't kind of like quantify or qualify, it tastes like leather smells. So I know it sounds weird, but some people are like, how do you taste something that has a smell to it? Well, they don't realize that your taste buds and your smell are connected. The same way if you, like, people who had COVID, if you can't smell, you can't taste.
Right.
So they don't realize how connected the two are.
Right.
So leather tastes like it smells, if that makes sense.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Which is the importance of retro hell, right?
Yes.
Do you like the retro hell?
Only on mild cigars. I've retro
Boo.
No, boo myself. Let me tell you something about retro helling. Don't listen to this man. When you retro hell a full flavor, full body cigar, you're going to cry a little bit. It's going to burn your life. I don't retro hell strong cigars. My nose ain't built for that.
Man,
I'm not built for spices in my belly. I ain't built for that in my nose.
I mean, you just blow it out. It stings just a little bit.
Okay, well, go ahead and do that.
Just a little bit,
Yeah, you go ahead and do it. I'm not doing it with this. I need a Connecticut to do a retro hell. I can do a medium.
A Connecticut?
I can do a medium.
Okay.
But I cannot do a full flavor, full body. Not happening, Captain.
We'll get you there.
Please don't. I need my nose to still nose.
It's
My brain
gonna
be
go.
brain. I need my nose to nose.
But, that's the beautiful thing about it. It's like everybody's palate is different.
Absolutely.
But we're going to get you into retro hell now. Got to do it.
I retro hell.
We got to do it. Every cigar. So, okay. Do you remember your first smoke?
I remember my first smoke.
What was your first smoke?
It was a Gurkha. And
That's like an ongoing thing. Like when you don't know, you go Gurkha. Because that was my first smoke was a
Was
Gurkha,
it-
Gurkha Legends.
Yes. So I didn't know anything about cigars. I had friends that smoked cigars, and they all smoked the premium cigars, nothing infused, nothing flavored. And so they handed me a cigar, and I tried it. I think I did like 2 or 3 drawers, and that was it. And it took me about 4 or 5 cigars before I finally found one that actually made my palate appreciate it, and that was the Leaf by Oscar Maduro.
Man.
My very first cigar that I actually was like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only smoked like maybe a fourth of it, but I mean, I did better than the other four.
The Leaf by Oscar is by far one of the best cigars out there, especially for the price.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially for the price. Like, guys, if you're looking for a good budget smoke, the Leaf by Oscar, I don't even know how to say his last name. I'm not gonna butcher the man's last name.
Yeah.
So the Leaf by Oscar is wrapped.
V.
Yeah, Oscar V. It's
Yeah.
wrapped in. It's actually wrapped in a leaf, and I think even the band is smokable. I think, but
It might be.
but
Please don't burn the whole thing. People
Yeah.
actually, they don't realize that it's in a wrap,
Yeah,
and they light the entire
They-
thing. Please don't be them.
don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do
'cause
that.
oh my God, it's a
Yes,
fire.
stop it. Get some help.
So, with your next event, what's your next event coming up?
So my next event is going to be Smoke and Spin. So it's kind of a play on, obviously, cigars. And this lounge particularly, they have hookah as well. But it's going to be an old school DJ battle. So a part of my curating of my events is bringing in another layer to it. So for me, it's like, you're gonna already smoke cigars and drink, but why not have some entertainment? And since everyone is doing poetry and comedy and ladies' night and everything like that, my goal is to curate something that's outside of what everyone is doing. And for me, it was a DJ battle. One, a lot of the people that I smoke with can appreciate it because we come from the school where you bought in crates of vinyls.
Yeah.
You bump the table, the DJ's gonna curse you out.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
old
yeah.
school.
Yeah, you don't skip the record.
You skip the record, right?
Same,
Yeah,
bro.
exactly. It's a house party stuff. So for me, this event is just kind of tying together today's entertainment or today's relaxation to yesterday's good time.
Right.
So it's going to be Smoke and Spin Houston edition,
Hey.
and it's going to be a old school DJ battle.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So, you're in Houston. Houston Cigar Week is coming up in May.
Yes.
One of the biggest cigar weeks there are.
Yes.
You're an ambassador for several cigar weeks.
Correct.
Which one's your favorite? I'm gonna put you on the spot. Which one's your favorite?
You know what? I love all of my children equally.
Huh.
I love all of my babies equally. So
Safe.
right now I'm an ambassador for NOLA Cigar Week and Phoenix Cigar Week, not Houston Cigar Week, but I'm connected with Houston Cigar Week founders and I support it.
Shout out to the Grants. We love you.
Yes, shout out. So yeah, I love all my children equally.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Nice try, though.
We are. I did. I thought I threw my shot.
Yes.
So, Pensacola Cigar Week is coming up. It's beginning of May, right after Houston Cigar Week. So, shout out to Dr. Lane. The reason that I bring up Pensacola Cigar Week is because it's Women History Month, and seeing women are doing big things in the industry. Dr. C.D. Lane is actually over Pensacola Cigar Week.
Nice.
So, in that space, would you see yourself being more than just an ambassador, since you're event and host, curator, an experience maker? Do you see yourself gravitating into that space, or you still want to just be one-on-one with the lounges?
I feel that I will eventually get into that space. I'm kind of partially in it now because I am a woman cigar smoker. So I'm in that space by default. And I lean into it, and I want to lean into it more. So absolutely in the future, if I could focus strictly on women or more so women, absolutely. Just because I want to be able to, again, bridge that gap. Not only for novice smokers or people just coming into the cigar space, but also women. Because as a woman, I can speak for how it is being a woman new to the space. I didn't get into cigars until 2021. And I've seen, even in my short tenure, the growth of it. Fun fact, the biggest boom of women in the cigar space happened in 2023. The biggest boom ever. And the beauty of it is that the boom happened and it plateaued. It didn't just happen and dip like a fad.
Right.
It actually came and shows that we are here. Not only are we in the space, we are visible in the space, we have real estate in the space, but we're holding that space.
Right.
So we're in it for the long haul. So I definitely want to be a part of it, lean into it, help curate it, learn from it, grow with it. So yeah, I'm all for it.
So have you started doing like cigar rolling classes or anything like that?
I have not. So Hattie, she has B Elite cigars and she hand rolls. Shout out to Hattie.
Hey,
And
Hattie.
I would love to take a class from her because I do want to learn how to roll cigars. Not sure if I'm actually become an actual cigar roller, but I would love to learn it because I think a part of being in the space is understanding where it came from and how it works. You can study cigars all you want, but when you're actually on the like doing the actual process of it, there's a greater appreciation for what it takes to actually create what we end up getting the end result of.
Right.
It's easy to go in a humidor and buy a cigar,
Right.
but when you actually know what goes into rolling a cigar, the appreciation for it is much greater.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I had a conversation with David Blanco of Blanco Cigars, I believe yesterday. You guys can go check out that episode. It's live on YouTube and it's also snippets on Instagram. And we both surmised that whenever we see the rollers, like they're predominantly women. Like the woman has always been in the industry, just not at the forefront like we're seeing now, like how you brought to our attention now at 2023 is the biggest boom.
Yes.
So with being at the forefront, do you feel like you have a certain responsibility to represent?
Absolutely. I think anyone who's visible in any industry has a responsibility. So if I were just a smoker, just went to a lounge, I did it kind of recreationally, that's one thing. But because I have social media, because I do tutorials and reviews and now the events, I feel like it gives me a level of responsibility to educate, bring others into the space. So whether I want to or not, I'm the face of it, and I want to be a part of it. I want to bring a positive light to cigars, and I'm all for the responsibility that comes with the culture.
Bet. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
So you cute-ish, right?
Ish.
You cute-ish.
Heavy on the ish.
Right? Cute-ish. Right? Thanks, sir. Cute-ish, right? She's cute, right, guys? She's cute, right? So how are you well received with the women? Because like for a lot of us on the men's side, I feel like women don't like women. So what is that culture like in the subculture of the culture or the community of cigars?
Not the subculture of the culture of the community.
Yeah, I gotta bust it down like
Man,
that.
you had to break it all the way down.
Yeah, because there's certain fashions in each cigar community.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Dallas is going to be different from Houston.
Absolutely.
Houston's going to be different from New Orleans.
Yeah.
And so in that space, what's that like being a woman with other women in that community?
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't had any issues with women in the space.
Really?
I haven't. Now, I think a lot of the weight is on how you present yourself and how you approach and how approachable you are.
Right.
So for me, I've been able to move through the space comfortably because of how I present. I'm more about camaraderie, getting to know each other. I speak. If I go into a lounge and there's a group of women or a solo female, I'll go over and speak. Hey sis, how are you? And I think that's what makes it easy for me to move around. I'm not gonna say that there isn't a competitive nature amongst women because we naturally are competitive amongst one another.
Right.
So I won't say that it doesn't exist, but I just haven't dealt with that myself because I pride myself on inclusivity, excuse me, and just being approachable and being friendly and social. Like I don't feel like I'm better than anyone, and I feel like anyone's better than me. So I just come into the space very laissez-faire, very hey, how are you? What's going on? What you smoking? Whatever. And I haven't had any issues, and even from city to city.
I mean, you're really a down-to-earth chick. You know what I'm saying? You have to be being a New York Giants fan.
I definitely a diehard Giants fan. Go G-Men.
Yo, first time I met her,
Oh my God.
she had on a New York Giants hoodie and non-stop trash talk. Non-stop. She is a habitual trash talker, and like, we're delusional fans. Dallas Cowboys, we're delusional fans, but
Very,
they
very
just
delusional.
that was just horrible.
Listen, I'm realistic though.
You're like right here. Like Philly is way up there as terrible people, and then y'all are like right under there.
Right. Okay. So we're here, right? According to you, and Philly's here.
Yeah.
Now we're this on the of horribleness.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all are like right here.
Stop it.
And like honestly, y'all can.
Stop
If there's no ceiling for how horrible.
Stop it.
And it's not. Here's my thing: the Cowboys aren't my problem. It's Jerry Jones and all the Cowboy fans that are delusional. I can be friends with a realistic Cowboy fan who realizes that y'all aren't going to the bowl every year.
I mean,
but if you come in with that, we going to the bowl this year, I've already written you off as the Lulu.
well, look here. I don't believe we're going to the bowl every year,
Okay.
but I'm gonna say it loudly and proudly. We're going to the ship every year just because it annoys the hell out of y'all. That's it. That's it. That's all.
Whatever makes you feel better.
Hey, it makes
However
me
you
feel-
sleep at night.
I sleep like a baby.
There you go.
Like a baby.
And babies are delusional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll get no arguments
It
from
is
here.
what it is.
We all have our little problems. So, what is your go-to smoke right now?
Okay. Honestly, I'm on this Peruvian Panamanian kick. So there's very few cigar brands that actually carry the Peruvian Panamanian leaf. Woodstock Brown, Boogie Down, Puros de Panama. That's my kick right now.
They're phenomenal smokes.
They are phenomenal, actually. So I'm kind of kicking, I'm doing the Peruvian Panamanian thing right now. Mind you, I'm a fan of Nicaraguan, Dominican, Honduran, but that one there is like a sleeper.
Yeah.
If you come across any of those cigars, give it a try. Like, you'll be pleasantly surprised at how good a Peruvian Panamanian cigar actually is.
Okay.
Yeah.
We traded cards, so we
Yes.
traded cigars.
Yeah,
earlier.
we traded-
So
yeah.
I got a Peruvian one. I've
Yeah.
been looking for it for a minute.
Yeah.
So,
I gave you the Rebirth of Crunk.
yeah.
That's the one I gave you. So
Yeah.
that one is, and that's Peruvian, 100% Peruvian.
Yeah.
All the way through.
But that's not what I was gonna say.
Okay, well, no, you go
But I
ahead. I was just
appreciate
helping you help me help you.
Help.
You're welcome.
Help yourself.
I'm good.
Huh.
I don't need help. Don't help me, help the bear.
Pour honey on me. Because the bear gonna need all the motivation he can get. God damn it. So, 3 questions I like to ask, right? So, what are you putting in a time capsule for 30 years that you want to see age 30 years? What are you gonna smoke in this present day? And what are you gonna gift to someone that you want to have a great experience like this? This I thought about you gift, or hey, remember me.
All right. So the first one is time capsule 30 years from now. I would put in that one the Definition cigars. Definition cigars have not missed. I've had almost all of them, and I've enjoyed every one that I've had.
Yeah. Shout out DC.
Shout out to DC and Jaman.
Yes.
Also, the second one was one that what's your second question?
That you would smoke right now.
Right now, El Septimo. El Septimo. Honestly, I've just got introduced to it recently. He was in Houston, and a friend of mine swears by it. And I've tried his cigars, and I like those, so I would smoke that right now.
Shout out to Yona.
Shout out to
Mr. Zaya Yona.
Zaya, yes, absolutely. And as far as I wanted to gift somebody a cigar, I would gift them the Peruvian Panamanian ones because I feel like because they're not as known, a person would take it as a gift, and then once they smoke it, that's it, customer for life.
Right. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
I love boutiques, by the way. I mean, the big brands are cool, don't get me wrong, but I'm a boutique queen. I love boutique cigars.
Yeah. It's the attention to detail
Yeah.
and the actual passion behind it. Like it wasn't hey, well, I'm just put a label on it. I'm gonna smoke. I'm gonna sell it to you because I see a business aspect or I see opportunity. When you get in this business, most people get into this business because they have a true love for cigars.
Agreed.
So I love hearing the stories. What was your rooftop moment?
My rooftop moment.
Your rooftop moment.
What's a rooftop moment?
A rooftop moment is where it's like you see the peak. You get all the way to the top of something that you've been building, you've been climbing, you made it to the penthouse, and you can see the city. You have the greatest view of the city, or the greatest view of whatever place you like to vacation, right? That's your rooftop moment.
Okay. My rooftop moment will be my first event. My first event, it kind of came about on a hum. I wasn't even looking at events, and it was called The Takeover. And it was a newer lounge, and they didn't have visibility quite yet. So I created this event in my head. It came to fruition, and my goal was just to fill every seat. They had like 30 seats total. And I was like, if I can fill every seat, it's a win.
Yeah.
We had over 120 people show up.
Wow.
That was my rooftop moment. And that's when I was like, okay, this might be something I need to lean into.
Right.
Yeah, so that was it for me, because it was just a vision that came to be, and it was very successful, and that to me was my peak for sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you like curating that space more, being in that space more, or would you lean more toward the hosting side?
I would probably lean into the curation part of it more, because hosting, not that it's easy, but it's easier than coming up with a concept, a plan, a process, making sure it works with the DNA of the actual lounge I'm putting it in. So there's so much more creativity behind that, and I really enjoy the process of growing the baby and seeing it come to fruition. Whereas hosting is fun. I love it. I'm getting much, much better at it. But
You be on the mic?
I'm on the mic.
God.
Yeah. I've come a long way.
Word.
Yeah, come a long way. I've had some help.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it by myself. I definitely had some help into the industry, coming into this space. But I think for me, curation of it is just allows my brain to brain. So yeah, I would say that.
What you look at me?
Because that's the part that I genuinely love, because there's so much that goes into it. But I'm not opposed to hosting.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on. So, how do we connect with you? How do we find you? How do we support you?
So I am on Instagram. It's She Smokes Cigars. One word, no underscores, no dots. I'm verified. And also on TikTok, She Smokes Cigars 7. But you can also email me at smokewithnat@gmail.com.
Well, Nat, I appreciate you coming out.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Of course.
We'll see you next time.
Absolutely.
Well, guys, make sure you follow Miss She Smokes Cigars. Like, subscribe, share the channel, and remember,